Hey guys, it's Postbox Pat. Welcome back to a brand new Fortnite Battle Royale video, and in today's video we're talking about all the news in Fortnite Battle Royale today and over the last 24 hours really. There's a lot of stuff that's been going on and a lot of different things which you can point out and have a look at, which is really interesting, and some really nice upcoming stuff. So to start with, I wanted to talk about the item shop tonight. So obviously Cap's still in the item shop and a lot of the 4th of July skins have returned to the shop. So if you're going to be copping any of them, don't forget to go and support me with code PostboxPat. It really means a lot, and I want to thank everybody that has been supporting me. And if you are supporting me, let me know in the comments down below so I can heart you and also add some of you guys into the videos as well. Alright, so what else can I show you guys? Well, we've got a lot of interesting stuff in today's video. The first topic I wanted to talk about was the actual Captain America trailer. So if we check this out, we can see in Cap's trailer there's actually kind of like a mark on the floor towards the end of his trailer. Now a lot of people are speculating that this could be potentially Thor coming into Fortnite Battle Royale, and that is a high potential, and I think if he did come in, Thor, it'd be amazing. But my theory is, do you guys know the brand new Marvel Avengers game? So the upcoming Marvel Avengers game is coming out later this year, around September time. September the 4th is the estimated release date, and it's not confirmed yet if it's going to be for Epic Games Store or not. Now it is generated by Square Enix. I think now it's set that I'm not too sure if that's how you say the publisher, but that's who it's published by, and at the minute it's lined up for Steam. But I have a feeling that it's probably going to be on the Epic Games Store as well, and this will probably be about the time we see the upcoming Avengers LTM. Around summertime, you get the Avengers LTM, you pre-order the game, get access to the Thor skin, a little bit like we saw with the Fallen Order game, was it called, I think, with the Star Wars Stormtrooper skin. I think you'll see the same sort of collaboration with this game if it gets put on the Epic Store, and even if it doesn't get put on the Epic Store, I think they'll still do a collaboration with it, just because obviously how hype the Avenger game mode is in Fortnite and how much hype it'll bring to that upcoming game, the Marvel Avenger game. So that's my theory, and that's what I think will happen when Thor gets added in. It'll be part of this collaboration. Now this is only a theory obviously and speculation, but I do think it's most likely to happen, just because obviously this sort of stuff is sort of hyped by a lot of people, and you know, even this game's coming out to next gen as well, to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. I know a lot of you like my Xbox Series and PlayStation 5 content. I'll continue to cover that as we get more news closer to the dates, but right now there isn't much news. We're kind of in a dead zone waiting for Xbox's conference, for those wondering about that side of stuff. Okay, so that's everything on the Thor skin, which that is a huge theory going around. The other thing I wanted to mention as well is the brand new live event coming into Fortnite Battle Royale. So this one's called Watch We the People in Fortnite, and this is a really cool thing that Fortnite are doing to bring awareness on how we can change systemic racism in the media, culture and entertainment industries. I love that Epic Games are doing this, and I think it's a great movement for them to take part in, especially having it in Fortnite as well. It allows so many more people to be aware of what's currently going on in the world. So that's really nice to see. We are the people, and this is actually taking place in Fortnite Battle Royale on Saturday, and make sure it says launch Fortnite on Saturday, July the 4th before 8:46 AM CDT, and then obviously this will allow you to get into party mode. That's where it's going to be in the Party Royale playlist, and it's going to be on the big screens. That's really cool. And obviously wait for the event to start around that time. The event, it says wait for the event to start at 8:46, so that's interesting. It's a weird start time. I'm not too sure why that's the start time. Someone might know the exact reason behind it. I don't really know why the time is that time, but it is anyway. So that's what time it starts, and then obviously it continues every single hour after that, which is really nice. So technically tomorrow, and that's going to be really cool. So make sure you guys are tuned in for it. I highly recommend watching it. I probably won't stream it on the channel because it's more of like a political type thing, but it's really nice to see, and obviously it's very something that we should all be aware of, and definitely check it out. I will be watching it in game, and I think you guys should go and check it out as well. So really awesome stuff which is going on there, and definitely something we should all get involved with. So make sure you go and watch We the People in Fortnite Battle Royale party mode. I'll see you guys there hopefully in game. If you see me, give me a little wave. Alright, what else do we have for you guys? Well, we've got a lot of other news as well. So even the Black Manta skin is still rumored to release. For those wondering about Aquaman, etc., I think that is a big potential. I do think regarding the Avengers LTM and stuff, I don't think it'll come back this season, just because Aquaman's got its place in the Battle Pass this season, and I think it'd be very unfair on DC. But with that being said, I do think the Black Manta skin from Aquaman could actually become a skin in Fortnite Battle Royale in the item shop, like we saw with the Deadpool variants. I do think that is a high potential, high rumors for that, which is really exciting stuff. I know a lot of you would like to cop that skin if it does appear in the shop. I personally would be super hyped if we did or were to receive the Black Manta skin, so that's really nice news there. Next up, I've got a few leaks to go over. We've actually got obviously the female taco skin, which is coming very, very soon. This is actually rumoured to come in the item shop on the 16th, so not too far away, but a little bit, I guess, kind of a while actually, to be honest. And then obviously we've got a few other items as well, which are coming in skin-wise. We've actually got the potential mushroom skin here, which you can see here. I think he's going to be absolutely hyped when he comes in. I think his name is Madcap, and he will be absolutely awesome, and I think so many people will be copping this one. I 100% will be getting my hands on this when it comes into the game. Obviously, right now, I will not be getting it just yet, but when it gets closer and closer to the time of release, we will be copping this skin. So super, super hyped for it. Madcap coming in the item shop very, very soon. Here's his bat bling as well, bellow bag you can see here, and his pickaxe as well, which is potentially coming with all of this skin. So that's really awesome. Obviously, his pickaxe will be a separate purchase, but some nice little changes there. I will definitely be getting this guy. Here is an image from Mango of potentially what the map will look like at the end of the season. So this is everything that's going to be reappearing on the map. I think this is a great leak or kind of insight to what the season's going to look like. You can see we've got Aquaman's POI up there at the top left. We've also got a bunch of other buildings and places where you can kind of like look around and think, is that going to be a new map change? Is it not? Well, all this is going to develop, and we're going to see a lot of places disappear as we lead into this map. So I'm definitely going to be covering it all on the channel. There's even a few different islands that we've not seen before as well off some of the coasts. So obviously we've got some more map changes coming in very, very soon. As always, I'm your #1 source for Fortnite map changes. If you haven't checked out my map change video, which I uploaded about 2 days ago now, not on update day. I know a lot of you saw my map change video on update day, and many other people created map change videos on that day, but I actually created one the day after, which actually shows 5 times the amount of map changes on that update. Maybe even more, because the whole map changed and no one covered it other than me. So make sure you watch that video, guys. This is why you should be tuning in here for your map changes, because I show stuff which is just incredible. Make sure you give that one a watch when you guys have got some time to give it a little watch, which is really, really nice. I know a lot of you are hyped for that. Also, I talked about the golden mushroom on my channel yesterday. Again, it's a great addition to the game. If you would like to get access to the golden mushroom, you can have a look at that video on my channel. It shows you guys how you can gain access to it early, which is pretty cool and a pretty nice little feature for anyone wanting to grab hold of that golden mushroom. The hype for that thing is just incredible. Also, the item shop was meant to show the Captain America background, but it didn't, so I was surprised about this. Hypex actually showed out what it possibly could look like for the actual Captain America item shop and potentially what it should have looked like, but it's interesting to see that they've actually changed this up. So I think it's nice, but obviously I don't know if people wanted it or not. Maybe they just kind of scrapped it and thought, well, we don't really need to put it in. It's already hype enough with the Cap skin. Now, generally just talking about the Cap skin, people are saying they're not really a huge fan of it because it hasn't got the classic Chris Evans style, or Steve Rogers, should I say. But I generally think the skin is actually really, really nice. If you're a fan of the comics or just generally a fan of Marvel, it's just a must-have skin. Like, it's just so cool to be able to play as Captain America, whichever variant it is. It really doesn't matter. I do think if they were to introduce a new variant, it would work, but I don't think that will happen until they bring out another collaboration. Maybe if they do an Avengers collab or something, then we will see that variant come in for his position, which would be really nice. Also, you can use his bat bling as a pickaxe, which is really good value generally, because you can just put the shield as a pickaxe if you want, and it probably is the smallest pickaxe in game, so I highly recommend buying it for that reason. If you just generally don't, for some reason, if you don't like the skin at all, you can just buy the shield or the set just for the smallest pickaxe in game. So that's really cool. And obviously you get the grand salute emote as well, which I know a lot of people are excited for, and I love that emote. I think it's so cool just to be able to look out into the distance with that awesome emote. So if you haven't already copped these, do consider getting it. I would recommend it because it's a great addition to the game. Cap is such an awesome skin to get your hands on, and obviously it's one that I really wanted as well. So I'm glad that Fortnite added it in. I wanted it back in the day with the Avengers collab, to be honest. So that's really, really awesome to see that they're actually expanding their skin range out a little bit further than just the classic Fortnite skins, and obviously expanding it into a series where events are actually not even taking place. Like, there's no LTM or an event related to Cap, and he just appears. So I like the way they're actually starting to do this, and hopefully they do start to do it a little bit more. We saw it a little bit with the Star Wars skins. For example, the Stormtrooper kind of came out of nowhere, but let's hope we see it a little bit further with maybe potentially some other Marvel skins or even some other DC skins. So we can only hope and keep our fingers crossed that something will happen with Fortnite actually introducing all this stuff. So other than that, oh guys, that's everything I've got really for the news. All the other topics are only smaller topics, nothing too major. I'll cover some more topics in tomorrow's video when we get some bigger ones releasing. Obviously, we've got that live event tomorrow as well. I highly recommend you guys go and tune in for that. It's going to be really awesome. So hopefully you guys are popping into it. Let me know in chat if you will be going to watch it. I will definitely be watching it, like I said, but I won't be streaming it. So I highly recommend go and give it a little check if you guys are online. It's playing every hour, so if you miss the release of it or the actual hour of it, then obviously you can just go and tune in every hour and just give it a little watch. So while you're chilling and just have it on in the background if you need to, or focus on it. It's up to you what you're doing, but obviously spend your time wisely and check it out. Hopefully you can fit it in your day. So thank you so much everyone watching today's video. Much love and respect if you made it right to the end. Smash that like, smash that subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in future content.